We all know Route 224 is a busy traffic area in Boardman. It is aligned with shopping, restaurants, and local businesses, and it sees the most accidents. The Ohio State Highway Patrol's dashboard shows 514 crashes happened on Route 224 in 2025 alone. Now, the Ohio Department of Transportation spokesperson Justin Chesnick is back with us here at 5 to talk more about the changes that ODOT has in the works to help lower the number of crashes and those accident stats. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me, Lindsay.
Yes, so Justin, can you talk about the traffic accident data that led to the decision to make some changes here?
Yeah, so we did study that area, and over a 5-year period, we found about 1,900 crashes, in that corridor between Market Street, so State Route 7 and Interstate 680. Of those 1,900 crashes, about 30% involved injury crashes, so that's quite a high number. We've also had 3 fatalities through that area. And then on top of that, we've had some pedestrian crashes as well. We've had 12 crashes out there that involve pedestrians or folks on bicycles. So there has been a lot of crashes, and you just mentioned over 500 last year, so you can see that trend continues to go up.
Okay, so what major changes are being made through the project that you're going to work on? What will people notice when they get right onto 224?
Yeah, so some of the big changes on this safety improvement project are adding through lanes on eastbound and westbound 224. That will help traffic flow a little bit easier. Also, what we would call access management changes, and that's basically maybe limiting some driveways, limiting as many left turns as we can, creating a few U-turns within the corridor there so the folks that can't make those left turns can go out and make the right, and then within a few hundred feet can make a U-turn. We're eliminating a couple signals in the corridor as well, making some pedestrian improvements. So quite a large project, about $15 million worth of work will be done in this one.
And when you talk about adding that westbound left turn lane and the signal on Southern Boulevard and 224, are you seeing more pedestrians? Is that why more people want to cross there?
So what we're doing, why we're adding that signal and that left turn lane in that area is because in that Tanglewood Drive area, folks, we're not going to prohibit them to make a left. We're not going to allow them to make a left turn. So they're only going to be able to make a right-hand turn and go in the westbound direction. So they're going to have to travel about 500 feet and then hit a U-turn there to go back eastbound. So that's why you'll see that turn lane and that signal phasing there for those left turns.
And you mentioned pedestrians, so I think you have plans in the works right now for pedestrian access along 224 at the South Avenue intersection. Have you been seeing maybe more in that region too, all along 224, where you've got to make this a little more accessible to people walking?
Yeah, so those pedestrian improvements, what we're going to be doing is there's some areas where there's sidewalk, and then there's some areas where there's not. We're going to continue that sidewalk the whole length of 224, and then that Southern Avenue area and other intersections that you mentioned, we're going to add some improved crosswalks through there. Some push button areas where pedestrians can access 224 and walk across 224, some ADA ramps and different things like that.
Okay, this is 1.7 miles of construction. Do you know if construction will start by the Market Street area or Tiffany Boulevard?
Yeah, so we won't really know that till we award the contract to a contractor there, and so we don't exactly know where that work will start. What'll basically happen out there is we'll sell this project in the late summer of 2026 next year. We'll have a pre-construction meeting, and then we'll actually start work out there probably in the early fall, I would tell you, around September, October of 2026.
All right, a lot happening with construction, and then your busy snow season starts here soon. So, Justin, thank you so much for taking time to join us right here at 5.
We'll see you. Thanks so much.